Have you ever sighed on your way home, with work piled up because you couldn't say no? Is your soul wearing away behind the dangerous praise of being a nice person who never refuses? We often fear that saying no will ruin relationships or make us appear selfish to others. Psychology calls this finding self-worth only in others' joy a people-pleaser or emotional slavery. Today, I'll share the art of refusal for those who say no to themselves while saying yes to others. I want to help you regain your lost self-esteem by discussing how to protect yourself firmly. Let's look at Uni, an office worker known as a yes man who accepts every single request. Even with a full workload, Uni can't refuse when colleague casually asks for help sorting data. Habitually saying "I'll do it quickly," Uni takes colleague A's work onto their own desk. Even when the boss gives a task 10 minutes before clock out, Uni promises to stay up all night. Smiling while crying inside, Uni poses as a devoted employee to hide the inner struggle. Uni believed this devotion would earn the colleague's love and the boss's special recognition. But reality was different. Colleagues saw Uni as easy to exploit rather than being grateful. The boss also treated Uni's hard work as a basic duty rather than an extraordinary effort. This is the first tragedy of the unassertive. Favors become rights, and goodwill turns into obligation. Without clear boundaries, people mistake your kindness for a right and demand even more. The problem followed Uni home. Despite needing weekend rest, Uni forced a meeting with a friend. Unable to refuse a friend's sudden invite for drinks, Uni dragged an exhausted body out. In romance, Uni had no self, always yielding to the partner's choice of food and movies. Saying "if you're happy, I'm happy," Uni erased personal taste to please the partner. One day, Uni looked in the mirror and saw a self filled only with the demands of others. Discovering a hollow shell with a weary face, Uni felt a profound sense of emptiness. Why is no so hard? Deep down, there is a fundamental fear of being abandoned by others. Those taught that only good children are loved perceive refusal as a total social disconnection. We instinctively fear that saying no will make others dislike us or see us as worthless. Remember, if a relationship breaks from one refusal, it was just a tool to exploit you. Healthy relationships start with respecting boundaries. Keep only those who understand your no. If you don't value your own time, who else in this world will ever respect or cherish it? You might struggle to refuse not because of kindness, but because you forgot how to love yourself. It's time to recover your drained heart. Refusal is an expression of self-esteem, not selfishness. The price of not refusing is burnout, where your mental energy hits zero, not just physical pain. Eventually, you'll lack energy for family or partners, potentially ruining your vital relationships. One day, Uni's suppressed emotions exploded at colleague B, who made another unfair request. After snapping "I'm too busy to help," Uni ran to the restroom and cried for a long time. Despite the guilt, something amazing happened. Colleague B actually apologized for the intrusion. Saying "I didn't know you were busy," colleague B handled the task alone without criticizing Uni. Once that end-of-the-world moment of refusal passed, Uni gained the gift of personal time. Uni finally realized refusal isn't a cold wall, but a sturdy fence that protects one's inner peace. Without a fence, anyone can trample your heart, but with one, you find peace within your bounds. Now, it's time to build your fence. It feels scary at first, but anyone can learn with practice. Shift your attitude. Refusal isn't a rejection of a person, but communication about your status. Saying "I can't help due to my workload" is taking responsibility for your own duties. See it as professional behavior to maintain quality. Overextending yourself is actually a nuisance. Don't feel overly sorry or give long excuses when refusing. Long explanations only create gaps. The more you explain, the more others believe they can persuade you to eventually say yes. Conveying your state firmly, clearly, and politely is the true art of professional refusal. If someone is upset by your refusal, remember it's their emotional issue, not your fault. We aren't responsible for others' emotions. We only have the right to express our own truth. Let's start specific training to rebuild your boundaries and regain control over your daily life. Refusal is like a muscle that atrophies if unused. Start small to make it stronger over time. First, write an emotional diary to record how you truly felt after helping someone else. Were you genuinely happy, or did you feel uncomfortable, resentful, and exploited? If you felt resentful, it's a signal from your soul. Listening to that voice is the start of refusal. Identify when you force a yes by observing your emotions objectively through your diary. Second, use the buying time technique. Intentionally secure time to think instead of answering. Create distance by saying, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you in 10 minutes." While the brain reflexively wants to say yes, this pause allows your reason to judge calmly. Simply breaking the immediate reaction can reduce unwanted tasks by more than half. Third, use cushion refusal. Affirm the other's intent while politely declining the action. Soften the heart first. "Thank you for asking," or "I appreciate you trusting me with this." Then be clear, "But my current project has an urgent deadline, so I can't join this time." Finally, offer an alternative, like a different contact or suggesting a future opportunity. Never forget that refusal doesn't negate your character. It just states your current inability. You weren't born to meet everyone else's expectations. Your life must exist for yourself. We torment ourselves in the nice person trap, but true kindness starts with self-love. Kindness without self-care turns into resentment, but protective refusal keeps relationships healthy. Uni is no longer a yes man. They prioritize work and speak up confidently when refusing. Though colleagues were surprised at first, they eventually respected Uni's time and professionalism. With time gained from refusal, Uni started exercising and reading, finding joy in self-fulfillment. Uni realized how sweet it is to decline an invite and enjoy a quiet, solitary rest at home. Even on dates, Uni confidently suggests personal favorites. "Let's eat my favorite pasta today." Surprisingly, the partner found this version of Uni more attractive and felt comfortable with it. You can do it too. Breathe deeply and imagine setting down others' burdens one by one. You aren't a consumable item to be moved at will. You are a dignified master of your life. Control your precious time as your heart dictates, and use your energy entirely for yourself. You might disappoint someone, but that is their burden. You don't need to satisfy everyone. When you respect yourself, the world won't treat you carelessly. Your no increases your value. True freedom is the right to refuse what you don't want. Reclaim that right starting today. Building the refusal muscle may be painful, but a new level of tranquility awaits you. I support your growth through refusal, the noble courage to protect your own life. We are connected, but that shouldn't be a shackle. Healthy distance makes each other shine. If you're losing sleep from guilt, let it go and say sorry to yourself first tonight. Embrace your past self who was swayed by others, and offer comfort that it's okay now. Tomorrow, plan for yourself first, a list of happy times without anyone else's interference. When someone invades that time, protect your territory firmly. You are fully worthy of it. From today, your no is a declaration of self-love. Don't leave your life in others' hands. As your refusals pile up, only those who truly love you, including your no, will remain. Time with them will be more truthful and happy. Mutually respectful relationships are powerful. Your energy is limited. Don't waste it on meaningless requests, but use it on what matters. When you learn to refuse, your yes gains value. A yes given to everyone is worthless. Remember, for your yes to truly shine, the shadow of a no must firmly support it. I hope these stories become seeds in your heart that grow into a great tree of self-protection. The art of refusal is the most powerful psychological weapon to reclaim your life's sovereignty. The world is flexible. Refusing won't cause disaster or the total breakdown of a relationship. Rather, clear standards serve as guidelines for others, creating more efficient communication. Exhale deeply and blow away the pressure. Your heart is now light and completely free. Imagine walking out of the prison of others' opinions into your own wide field and smile. You are precious and worthy of love. Shout these truths in front of the mirror every morning. Tonight, sleep deeply with a peaceful mind, completely free from the eyes of others. I'll always support your courageous new beginning. You've worked hard. Please rest well.